Hi everyone, I'm happy to be back. This is another of the 31 Days of Tarot installment, and we are on to number 23. Share a tarot deck that you had to break up with, or it said here that you just had to break up with because it no longer resonates with you. I have a deck that I've had for a couple years, a few years actually, but 3.5 years, and I never used it. It's another one of those John Holland decks. The Psychic Tarot I use, with people that are really unfamiliar with it and a little bit scared. I had mentioned this in another video about how sometimes the whole medieval imagery of the riders can really kind of turn people off. So I pulled this deck out, but he had a follow-up. I believe it came after, and this is about just all about kind of like relationships, heart issue type of stuff. And it's very much of the same type of imagery, and you can get lost in the images. I mean, it's really, really cool. For whatever reason, I never use it. I never have felt the need to pull this deck out. So, not that it's been a conscious, I'm going to break up with you, but it's just sort of one of those things, I'm sorry I never used you. That's it. So this is the deck right here. We'll probably give this to someone who finds an interest in, a wonderful way to get to know the tarot cards, because the cards are really good. You can tell straight away, oh, that's an Eight of Swords. Oh, that's a Nine of Hearts. You can, or Nine of whatever. It's very straightforward and easy to learn. So I'm sorry, Psychic Tarot, for the Heart Oracle deck. I just never used you, and so adios. That's that, really, and yeah. If you could design a 79th tarot, this is the next one. If you could design a 79th tarot card that everyone would use, what would it look like and what would it represent? I know a lot of, I was kind of not really looking forward to drawing in front of everyone, in front of the other one. I don't know why that made me nervous, but this one I've been thinking about since I first read through these and after I first downloaded them, because it's been keeping me busy in traffic. It's been keeping me busy in my downtime, really trying to come up with a card that I can't get with the combination of two other cards. That's how wonderful I think the regular straight up tarot deck is, because any card or combination of just the minimum of two cards, you can get any sort of thing that I could possibly ever desire. But I would say that an aspect of another tarot deck that I found very, very helpful, that I think I would somehow make into my 78th, another card, a 79th card, it would be maybe just a card. Maybe. This is just an idea, and I reserve the right to change this video or add on to it at any time, by the way. But in this John Holland deck, he has these wonderful, because he doesn't use the court cards, which is unfortunate because I love them so much. But he uses these chakra cards, and I find that whenever these come up, it's just this wonderful, using this deck, when they come up, it sort of takes you out of the reading because they're so unique, they're so interesting. So I would add one card. I wouldn't add all 7 chakras. I would add one card with just each one of those beautiful designs, with the colors, maybe with an outline of whatever kind of deck. If it's the medieval riders, I would just do like the outline of a figure with just those centers lit up. And what that card, I would hope, represents for people whenever they see it, because all of tarot is just a spiritual journey of life and the challenges and opportunities and kind of to all these wonderful things. I think that if you would pull this one card above the idea of just drawing the Fool, which represents like your spirit's expression in this life, I think that it would somehow merge the Fool with the Magician. That it just gives you this suggestion that you take time away, kind of like the Hermit, and then you just realign and you reevaluate, you self-evaluate where in your energy centers are you feeling the lack of spin, I guess, to use, the whole energy twirling thing. Because there's a lot of indications in the tarot that's just like you got to get your shit worked out. But I think it'd be really cool to just have a card to be like, get away like the Hermit and realize that you are in essence the Fool, pure spirit energy in this earth, and it's up to you to just not do anything, kind of like the Hanged Man, just have that patience, sacrifice the need to do anything, and just allow this energy, kind of like of the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like a combination of all of those things. It's like the combination of the Fool, the Magician, the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress and the Emperor all at once. Just kind of remember that you are all of these things. And so it's like it represents just getting out of whatever brought you in to query, to inquire about with the tarot reading, and then just sit with yourself, shut the hell up, and just listen. I think that's what the card I would do. Very difficult question. I think that honestly is the most challenging question on this whole entire thing, is what other could you add to what I believe is such a perfect system of illustrations. All right, now let's see if we can't kick out another one here. That was number 24. 25, let me hit one more here. We're at 5 minutes. I can definitely squeeze another one. Tarot or Oracle? I'm gonna have to go tarot, but I have to tell you something. Because I never have a short answer for anything. I love reading tarot as Oracle cards. I've developed I'm proud of it, but I have my own little book here that I give out my classes in, so that you can use the 78 cards and just interpret one card at a time to be just like an Oracle deck. That's all you need. There's no other need to combine, to connect the dots, to feel the energy of the two different cards, to compare what's more of one thing or the other. So I like using actually the tarot as an Oracle deck whenever you really just read one card at a time, which hopefully we all do anyway. So that's why I would read the tarot cards, the 78 cards, and I would probably tell most people to just start with one card at a time and read it as an Oracle card, because with each card, with every single each card, it has the positives, it has the negatives, it has the cautions, it has the suggestions. Whenever you learn the tarot, I think the way that it's intended to be utilized is that one card carries so much information that you could write a book on it. And my gosh, if I had all the time in the world, I certainly would. So that's number 25. That's how I would answer that. It's kind of like a dual answer, but that's my answer. What can I say? This is my channel. I'll do what I want. God damn it. Okay, and you know what? We're gonna do one more. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna do one more. Thoughts on tarot becoming mainstream. This is 26. I think it would be cool if people became aware of the lessons that can be learned through the tarot. The wisdom, the guidance, the support to be offered just by looking at a particular image and what the number represents. And heaven would bless two cards coming together. I think the lessons of support and connecting to your own inner source. I think for tarot to become mainstream would be a blessing, because whenever you're connected to your higher self through your subconscious mind, I think that comes later. I get excited about how I particularly understand how the cards are being used and utilized. I think everyone can benefit. The world can benefit from understanding that whenever you just shut the hell up, there's all this wisdom to be gained by just allowing yourself to connect the dots by using random images. So I would love for tarot to be more mainstream. But of course, the other end of that coin is that I like being the one that offers that information, to just say, this is just the beginning of a tip of an iceberg. Why don't you learn about this wonderful way to learn about yourself is through the tarot. So if it doesn't go mainstream, and it probably won't, let's be completely honest, I like being a harbinger of the guidance that can be garnered through such a system. And it's why I'm so glad to be part of this community with you all, to just understand that the cards are there to support you, that there's never any harm or any sort of ill will towards yourself or other people by reading the cards. Certainly not ever in 20 years that I've been doing it have I ever gotten a suggestion to do harm to somebody. So it would be great if more people could be more aware of the lessons to be learned through it, through mainstream. But I'm okay, just a few of us, being the tip of the arrow on this, because I just think it's really important, and it's changed my life. It's changed the life of the people that I work with, and I love being a part of. I love being a part of that. So anyway, I think that's enough for this video, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.